Okay. Thank you everyone for joining this month's Tools Down Talk Time. Serena Russo Group acknowledges the First Nations people of this country, the traditional custodians connected to the land, water and community on which we live, work and help others to live their best lives. We also pay respect to the elders past, present and emerging who strive to build a better and more sustainable future for future generations to come. Today's topic is on setting career-based goals. So, Carolyn, we have Carolyn in. Would you like to explain to us all the best steps to take when
Sure.
setting goals?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Nicole. And hi, everyone. Look, I've always believed in this that everyone should set career goals. And the one that we use, or I have used myself, is called SMART goals. And what that is, it's a framework we use for setting clear, actionable, and achievable objectives. And it's all about the acronym SMART, SMART. And this is what it stands for. The first letter S, specific. What that means is clearly define what your goal is. You know, it should be precise. And I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm in the solar industry and this is what I want to achieve. I want to increase my solar panel sales. Now, what I've done there, that's pretty vague. So what we're going to do, we're going to tighten that a little bit and be more specific. So what I should be looking at and should say is, I want to increase my solar panel sales by about 15% in the next quarter. See, that's specific. That is very specific rather than leave it, a little bit airy fairy. You're still achieving, but you've set yourself a target. The next letter in SMART is M, and we use that as measurable. So what we're trying to do is measure what you're going to achieve. And you do that by, let's have a look at your progress after a month. Have you completed, say, 5 solar installations by the end of the month? Because that's what you said you may do. So you're measuring how you've accomplished that specific idea or that goal, more importantly. The next letter we look at is A, and that's called achievable. So everything you set and the tasks and the goals you set for yourself should be very achievable. If they're not, then you're going to go off in another direction. It'll become too hard and you'll be put off. Therefore, your goals, you will not get to the end result with your goals. So another thing you can look at is I'm going to gain 2 clients next month. You know you can probably do 5, but let's make it achievable. And 2 you can easily do. So that's what we mean by achievable. The next letter is R, and that is relevant. Everything you set yourself to do, every goal that you set should be relevant. And develop an expertise in your industry, to advance further. So that's relevant. So again, if you're doing solar and you're only lifting it up the panels up on the roof, look at, okay, when I get up on the roof, what is relevant to me and my goals? What more do I want to do? It's not just about putting panels on a roof. You've got an inverter and you've got a battery. So maybe you want to specialize in a battery, so you're making everything relevant to your goal. The next one we look at is the time and giving yourself the time required to set those goals and to achieve those goals. Now, it could be you need extra certification in your field. So allow that time. You set you set yourself the time, and we know it's 4 years to complete your apprenticeship. But then there could be something added onto that you need to be accredited in. So you know that there's going to be maybe another 6 months. So don't be deterred with that. Just have it there. That is very relevant. Here we go. It's very relevant to the time that you're placing on yourself to achieve these goals. I hope that sounded okay and everyone kind of gets it. But is there any questions around all this?
Yeah, Carolyn. So I want to just check who is actually responsible for setting goals?
All right. You are the apprentice. You yourself, as the apprentice, is responsible in, and you can also have your employer be equally as responsible, but the ball lands at your feet. You are responsible for setting your own goals. And it's always a really good idea when doing this, when you're first starting out in your career, is open up about what your goals are or what you want to achieve with your employer, because they are there to assist you through your journey and they want to. And if it's not the actual employer, your line manager or the other tradesperson on that site will be able to help. Yes, Robert. Yes.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
On that as well, why is it important that apprentices set themselves goals?
Well, it's a roadmap. All right. Goals are like a roadmap for your own career. And if you don't have it, you're going to zigzag all over the place. And your 4 years in an apprenticeship is just all that is. All right. A quick stamp on a piece of paper saying you passed 4 years. But you should have a clear understanding about where you want to go in that. So it helps you understand what steps you need to take and what skills you may need to develop more when you set your goals. And it helps you to stay focused, especially on that goal. As I said, it prevents you going like that or sidetracked and going off and doing unrelated opportunities. So it's very important that you should set them, especially if you're giving up your 4 years to complete your apprenticeship. You want a clear road on where else that is going to lead you. Does anyone else have any more questions? No?
No, I think that's it. Thank you so much, Carolyn, for your time today, and hope to see you all again next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Bye.
Bye.
And